welcome back to my channel. So we are here with another question on sliding window. So the question says minimum size subarray sum. So what we are given is we are given an array of positive numbers. The array name is num and we are given a target and we need to return the minimal length of subarray whose sum is greater than or equal to target. If there is no such subarray, in that case we will return 0. So if we look at this particular input, we have target as 7 and array as this. So the subarray 4 and 3 gives us 7 and it is the minimal length possible answer. So let's understand this question. We will do the brute force and then we will optimize it.
So we are given an array nums and a target integer. So we need to return the length of minimal subarray such that the sum is greater than equal to target. So if we look at this particular array, the most naive solution that comes to our mind is try all subarrays, track sum, and our length answer, and return the one which is maximum length. But we know that generating all the subarrays will give us order of n square as time complexity. So what we need to do in naive solution is we will have a loop from I equal to 0 to n and a loop j is equals to I to n. This will generate all the subarrays, and what we will do is we will have a sum initially equal to 0 here, and we will sum all the variables of the subarray, and if the sum is greater than or equal to our target, we will update our answer. So this is a naive solution. But we know that we are running two loops here and we are generating all subarrays. We know that we are running two loops here, which is causing us order n square time complexity. Here we are generating all the subarrays. Although we know that when we sum progressively and all the elements are positive, so the sum will eventually grow on moving forward. So we need to make it a point that all the elements in the array are positive. This is given in the question. So sum only increases when we move right. So that's why sliding window works in this case. Now we need subarray sum greater than equal to target, which is 7 in our case. In that case, we will update our answer, which is min length. Initially, what we will have is we will have a sum variable which is equal to 0. We will have a min length. Now what we will do is we will have this as our initial window. Left is also here and right pointer is also here. Now the sum becomes 2 in this case. But 2 is not satisfying this condition, so min length will not be updated. We will expand our window and we will have 2 elements in the window. Now the sum will become 5. But 5 is less than 7, so we will not update the min length. Now we will include this element. This will make it 6. But 6 is also not satisfying our condition, so we will not update the min length. Now we will add next element, which will make it 8. Now 8 is greater than equal to 7, so the condition is satisfied. We can update our min length to 4 because we have 4 elements in our window. Now we have sum is greater than equal to our target. So if we will add more element to the window, the sum will grow further because we need minimum size of subarray. We need to reduce the window at this point. So left will be here, right will be here. When we reduce the window, this 2 will be subtracted, so it will become 6. But 6 is not satisfying this condition, so we are not updating the min length. Further, we will add this particular element into this. So the sum becomes 10. 10 is greater than 7, but we have minimum length already as 4, so we need not update it right now. Now what we will do is, we have sum greater than equal to target, so we need to shrink the window. So for shrinking, what we will do is, we will remove this element, which is 3. Now removing this will make it 7. So the sum becomes 7. And 7 is equal to 7. So we can update the minimum length to 3. So after removing, this subarray has length of 3, which is updated here. Now what we will do is, we will further shrink our window. So now 1 will be removed and this will become 6. But 6 is not satisfying the condition, so we cannot update min length. Now we will add this element and this will make it 9. But 9 is greater, so we can consider it satisfying this condition, but the length is 3 in this case, which is already there. So the answer that we got is 3. So min length is 3. Now let's code this up and summarize these points. So for writing the code, we know that we will have a left pointer and a right pointer. Right pointer will be expanding within the loop, and we will add the right pointed element to the sum. So this will be added to the sum, and when sum is greater than equal to target, in that case we will shrink the window and update our min length. So these are the points that we need to remember while writing the code. So let's jump into writing the code. So we have a left pointer initially at 0 index. We have a sum which is equal to 0, and we have a min length. Now we will loop through the array with right pointer. Right will start from 0 and go till end of the array. We will add our right pointed element to the sum and check if the condition is satisfied or not. So the condition is, if sum is greater than equal to target. So while it is greater than equal to target, we need to shrink the window. First we will update our answer. So minimum length is minimum of min length and the length of current window. When we are removing the left element, in that case we will subtract that element from the sum and do left plus plus. At last we will return the min length. So this way we have order n time complexity and order 1 of extra space. Now let's code it on LeetCode. So we will have a left pointer initially at 0. This will be the beginning of the window. We will have a sum which is equal to 0 and a min length which is equal to int max in the beginning. Now we will run a for loop. Now in the for loop we will add the right pointed element to the sum. Now we will have a while loop, and what we will check is, we will check our condition if sum is greater than equal to target that we want. In that case we will update our min length, which is equal to minimum of previous min length and the length of current window, which is right minus left plus 1. We will shrink our window and subtract the left pointed elements from the window, because we have reached to one of our answer and we need another answer. Now this way we can, and we will do left plus plus. At last we will return min length if it is equal to int max. If min length is equal to int max, in that case we need to return 0, and if it is not equal to int max, in that case we will return min length. Let's run our code. Let's submit this code. So this was our solution with using sliding window. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel. I have end-to-end playlist for DSA on my channel. Thank you.